Hello everybody, Manithral here, and welcome back to the weekly update video for RS3. Now this week there was the mining and smithing update as the double XP weekend or live has come to an end. But this is what is launching this week. Also, we find out later this week about the upcoming updates, so the road ahead, if you will. But this is a new mining and skilling update with increasing the skill level cap to 110. So this is pretty interesting. So there is going to be today, it says you'll be able to dive in and start mining new ores in the Daemonheim in order to create the primal equipment. But you also might like to set some time aside to create the new tier 100 Masterwork sword and accompanying the tier 100 augmented pickaxe. So these new tools are sure to improve the mining and smithing experiences as you start training once again. But also keep in mind that there is the RuneScape ahead, like I had mentioned. That will be going live on August 15th at 1700 BST. So that will be, and of course they're going to be posting it on YouTube shortly after. So there is always getting information about this. On the 13th, there's a RuneSkill in chat hosted by Mod Yui. They'll be joined by Mod Breezy, Stu, Mod Mickey, so forth and so on and so forth about the recent update of the mining and smithing update. Then on the 16th, there's going to be the RuneScape Ahead Expanded. So this, they say during this show, they'll be hosting a panel-style discussion about the future updates of RuneScape from combat to skilling to lore. So there's all going to be some stuff coming up with that, including the new content. So mining, this is some patch notes that go along with the update. The light animic rocks at the core mining site of the Caridian Desert are now sandy brown rather than dark gray. So they corrected a minor inconsistency in the Bane and Elder Rune pickaxe penetration. So Bane was 185, it is now 180. Elder Rune was 235, it is now 225. There's a minor inconsistency with the Baneite and Elder Runeite mining rock hardness. So Baneite was 185, it is now 180. The Elder Runeite was 235, and it is now 225. Depositing an item into the ore box of insufficient level now gives a more specific information about why the item couldn't be deposited. Primal stone spirits have been added to the following loot tables. So the drop table is the metamorphic geodes are changed, replaced the anima crystal. The super rare drop table replaced earth talismans. Raptor's chest of slaying added to the stone spirits and salvage drop. Triskelion treasures added to the Baneite stone spirits drop. Raksha replaced the carambola seeds. Raziel added to the loot table. Solak replaced the Baneite stone spirits. Next Angel of Death replaced the Catadentine seeds. Carapac, normal and hard, added to the loot table. Beastmaster Durzag and Yakamaru replaced the U-logs. Edemus replaced fire talismans. Calgarian demons replaced the tiny spiky rune salvage, and the Seekers and Soul Gators are added to the loot table. It does say, Dev note, Primal Stone Spirits have been added to game, added to the above table with the intention to keep them somewhat steady in supply compared to other stone spirits. So for this reason, you may see them drop in lower quantities and at lower frequencies than you'd expect. As this update, as this is a new update, prices will accordingly change over time. They have not intended this as a buff or nerf to any particular table, and they will be keeping an eye on the data and feedback as time passes. The smithing patches, the smithing interface now has a make X quantity slider to allow creation of multiple projects of the same type without reopening the interface menu. Items created in stacks in the smelting and smithing interfaces now suffix their stack size to the project item name. Fix a live make X button where the ingredients from multiple sources were cycling their item icons even if the recipe multi had an override object. The Metal Bank interface, viewable from your own bank or ore box, now has a scroll bar to accommodate additional core ores. Armor spikes, all variants of armor spikes are now tradable with the Grand Exchange buy limit of 10k. Armor spikes will now require a smithing level to create them in order to be used. The smithing requirement for the abyssal armor spikes have been corrected from 1 to 99. The proc chance of the abyssal armor spike's secondary effect has increased from 25% to 100%. The buy limit of the abyssal flesh on the Grand Exchange has been increased from 500 to 5,000. Quest, the family crest is no longer required to store silver and ore in the gold in the ore box and metal bank. The quest still unlocks the smelting gauntlets. During the Defender of Rock, you can now interact with the Sacred Forge to use the blurite ore on it and to start the cutscene. Graphical, Camduzel has been graphically updated, made some light adjustments to start the Sacred Forge cutscene to accommodate, added a world map link to the entrance and exit of Camduzel. Resource dungeons now have an exit animation to match their enter animation. Audio, seagulls at Demonheim no longer sound like crows. Combat, fix an issue where switching between the different Essence of Finality abilities caused both special effects to trigger. Fixed an issue that resulted in the Soulfire special attack not being reset if the special procs alongside Greater Chain. General, from now on, the giant ant familiar should affect the yield of cactus spines and cactus potatoes. Hiding invention cogs no longer unsheaths weapons when equipping new armor. The hide cogs toggle now works with the crystal pickaxe mining animation. Updated the reward track to not minimize during these treasure hunt promotions. Fixed an opacity issue with the time clone variant of the carry pet. My Arm's herb patch will now correctly tell you which seed is planted when inspected. The Scroll of Life will now also work with this patch. Fix an issue where the augmented necromancy lanterns would look rigid in combat. Fix an issue where the augmented items wouldn't appear sheathed with the cogs turned off. Then we have a treasure hunter calendar. This will be going from August 13th and ending the 14th, which is loot rooms. And then the big one for this, oh no, there's a couple decent sized ones here. Starting on the 15th and ending the 17th is Potion Pandemonium. But you can also get your hands on the Arcane Apprentice outfit, which comes with a stylish hat and sunglasses. And then on the 17th through the 19th is the Vault of Riches, so this is your chance to get the golden top hat, if you will. Then we head into the community showcase. Up first, we have Aritan, Big High War Goddess, showing off her character here. Pretty cool looking. And then we have a mini here painted by Mogrify. I don't know if this is just painted by or if there is even more to it, including potentially the making of. Then if you go into RuneTube, there is I Mined Every Rock in RuneScape, and this is by Chivalric RS, so do check that out. Checking out the different mining ratios, if you will. And then from the RS guy, talks about being a creator, making RS greater, and online haters. Oh, this is actually Ash Schley talking to the RS guy. So there you go. So check that out, getting some information from him. Escaper screenshots. First up we hear, well, the only one we have is from Earl Scruggs and his loyal hound Didymus on the hunt for their next grand adventure. And then we have the Pink Skirt player events, which is going to be Lady Spira, Adibisi, and Fast SC. Saturday, August 17th at 1600 game time. The location is Steel and Creation Lobby. World is 99. FC is the Fast SC. Then Penguin Hide and Seek Discord Mentors, Sunday, August 18th at 1915 game time. Location is Ardone Zoo. World 60. FC is a help. And then also on the 17th, we have Mercy and Dung Titan hosting a Oseus. This will be Saturday, August 17th at 1300 game time. Location, Rec Matriarch Lobby, World 35. FC is Dung Titan. Of course, there is many more events to go with that. But there is also a community spotlight with the Rune HQ, so do go check this out. But they have some events going on that'll be hosting on World 88 this week. So there's one on Tuesday, August 13th at 23:59 game time. Tuesday, Distraction Stream. Saturday, August 17th at 1800 game time, General Crowdor, Hard Mode. And then on Sunday, August 18th at 1800 game time, Cal Fight King. And that's actually it for this week, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, later, guys.